Hey, this ain't Elmies. This is Sammy. Get your weight up, put your weight up. Friday can't hit her, but they walk to it like a boss. Keys on his mind. Victor in the still. Wait up. Yeah. Get your weight up. Gotcha. Put your weight on it Friday. Cross on his back cause he ain't back down. Put your weight on it Friday. Crown of thorns but they still wear the crown. Marking of a cavalry, heavy but steady. Mind of a king, hands already ready. Death thought he won, but it ain't quite. He came for the keys on a Friday night. Get your weight up. Dirty south wind blowing through Jerusalem. Bramble in his walk, ain't no fear consuming him. Them are talking loud, but the lamb ain't listening. Already saw the end, resurrection, visioning. Carrying wood like it's light wood. Every stripe on his back made the night hurt, but he ain't full, ain't break. Every step was a kingdom earthquake. They thought the nails of silence and thought Ray would define, but he's stepping like a general, already out-designed him. Not a Christ focused, tunnel vision, never hopeless. He ain't dying for attention, he collecting what was stolen. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't know what's at stake. Friday looking like the feast, but Sunday finish shade. Put your weight on it Friday. Cross on his back, but he ain't back down. Put your weight on it Friday. Crown of thorns, but he still wear the crown. Marching up cavalry, heavy but steady. Mind of a king, hands already ready. Death thought he won, but it ain't right. He came for the keys that Friday night. Get your weight up. Hell going parties, demons celebrating. Beating new the sun, was infiltrating. Walking in the darkness like he on the block. Keys to death and hell, yeah, he came doing life straight soldier. Silent flex, bloodline holder. Divine connect, he ain't loud, but the power loud. Whole earth shook when he bowed. Tone sealed up, stone rolled tight, but the line was resting for a fight. 3 days beat, then the ground cranked. Power stepped out, kingdom intact. Now the keys hanging on his weight line. Victory stamped in the time ride. If you riding with that high side, you better level up your grind. Wait up, wait up, wait up. He came for the keys, keys. Wait up. They thought it was over, but it was Calvary climb, but it still stand tall. Put your weight on it Friday. Hell had a grip, but it lost it all. Marching up steady, mission already. Mind of a king, already strong, ready. Great pride to close that line, but he ain't that play on a Friday night. Put your weight on it Friday. Put your weight on it Friday. Put your weight on it Friday. Shalom, 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 family. We want to say shalom to all of our brothers and sisters of the house of Israel that's scattered to the four corners of the earth. It's your brother Stephen Israel in the building. Welcome to another episode of Back to the Basics Fridays. We in the building. It's your brother from Order Melchizedek Tupelo. We here to do it once again for the Most High and his son YAH'S. Y'all know how we do it on Fridays. We do it big because we put the weight on it. Yeah. So
Sir, you said back to the basics Friday. I thought it was put your weight on it Friday. Go ahead, Hebrew.
So family, we put our weight on it on Fridays. So welcome to the channel. Hey, get your pen or your pencil, get your notebook or your notepad, get ready to take notes. But more than anything, get your sword out. Get your sword out. Get ready to follow along with us. Hey, write down these scriptures. Don't take our word for it. We just here to teach the word of the Most High God to the best of our ability. We don't know everything. All right? But one thing we do know, we know that we are not a hate group. We are not a hate group. We don't hate anyone because of their race, their religion, or their gender. We are a Bible-based group, and we teach from the 1611 King James Version Bible, including the Apocrypha. So family, welcome to the channel. We ready to have a good time in the Most High. And even though I might have said back to the basics, everybody know that this is Put Your Weight on It Fridays.
Put your weight on it
Friday. Say everything. So with that being said, I want to introduce the brothers on the panel for tonight. To my right, I got my brother Cortez, the chosen one in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, my beloved brethren on the panel, and Shabbat shalom to the family in the chat. Let's get it, you know.
All praises. To my far right, on the other side of Cortez, I got my brother KG in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, shalom, brothers on the panel. Shalom, brothers and sisters in the chat. And yes, this is Put Your Weight on It Fridays.
Put
We're
your
in
weight
the
on it Fridays. And I see my brother just came in the building. To my bottom left right here, we got our beloved brother, our uncle in the ministry, Brother Eliyahu in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Hey, Shabbat Shalom, family, Most High in Christ. Bless each and every one of y'all. Glad to be in the building with y'all. Shabbat Shalom to your brethren.
All praises, all praises. And to my bottom right, we got Brother Mikael in the building. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, shalom, brothers. Shalom, everybody in the chat. Let's go to work, Hebrew.
All praises to the Most High. So with that being said, family, welcome. We're going to get this thing kicked off. Get it kicked off like a football game. When the Romans destroyed Jerusalem in 70 AD, the children of Israel were scattered across the world, just as it was prophesied by the prophets of the Most High God. In Luke 21 and verse 24, it says, "And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled." So for 2,000 years, Jerusalem was ruled by foreign nations, by heathen nations. Our land was possessed at the hands of the Romans the Byzantines, the Persians, the Crusaders, the Ottoman Empire, the British Empire, and even the Islamic caliphates had our land in their possession. But then all of a sudden in 1948, a new nation of devils called the Israelis appeared on the scene. Many people assume that this was the fulfillment of a biblical prophecy. Yeah, they did. But the scripture warned us that not everyone who claims to be Israel is actually from the house of Israel. In Romans chapter 9 and verse 6, it says, "For they are not all Israel which are of Israel." Now, understanding these events that form the modern state of Israel requires looking into a few things. Number one, World War politics. Number two, we got to look into the Europeans' migrations. Number three, we definitely got to take a look at Zionism. And last but not least, number four, we got to look at the modern wars that has taken place in the so-called Middle East. So, family, they had the land of our people. They possessed our land in Israel. But I want to show y'all the land that these people were in before they came in 70 AD, and then again in 1948 and took over our land. Let me share my screen with y'all and show y'all something. Now, if y'all look at this right here is a historical map. Can y'all see that, brothers, on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what we're looking at, this is an ancient map, right? Now, this map is the land that these heathens occupied before they came and took over our land. Now, I want to show y'all something. This land right here, they were supposed to, this land that they had went from what they call, let me go to this other map and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. I think it's this next one. Yeah, this one right here. You see down here where the Black Sea is at? Over here where you can see my mouse at right here. Y'all see that?
Okay, yeah. Might want to blow it up just a little bit though, still. If you can. If not, don't worry about it.
I don't think I can, Hebrew. Hold on, let me see. Did that help?
There you go.
Okay. Is that better right there?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, let me see. I might can make it a little bigger. Hold on.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Now, right here where my mouse is at, where the Black Sea, they possess the land from the Black Sea to the Caspian Sea, which is somewhere over here in this area. It's not marked on this map, but it's marked on the other maps. And I'll show it to y'all. So all of this land, the Scandinavian tribes and clans, the Ergo-Finnic tribes, the Baltic tribes, Slovak tribes, the Turkic tribes,
the Bulgars. These people, I can't pronounce that word. What are they? Osgoths. All the way over here. The Franks. The Saxon, the Anglo-Saxons. Here go the Anglo-Saxon states. Over here, you got, what was the other one that I wanted to point out? Look, Constantinople, Eastern Roman Empire, all of this land in between here, all this land right here, this was theirs. So when you vision or you visualize these people coming down out of here, conquering our people, don't think that it was just a couple of hundred of these people. Okay? It was a lot of these people, family. These people have been up there a long time, breeding like little mice. Hold on one second. Okay. They have been up there a long time, breeding like little mice. You see all these little small villages right here? All of this. You see this Black Sea right here? These people, this is all this here. All this here. This is where these people was at. There go the Celtic Sea right there that I was looking for. Y'all see it? Right there where my mouse at. So from here, over here in the Black Sea, all the way over here in the Celtic, all this land in between here, this was all them. These were all of those people that came down out of those mountains, and they got together. They were confederate against us. And they came down and they conquered our people. And I don't know about anybody else. When I used to think about that, I used to think of it as just a small portion, right? But no. And I'm going to show y'all this right here too, right? You look at this map. In 1949, see this? This is all the land that they had. By 1952, they added this land and this over here. By 1955, they added this. By 1982, they added this. By the 1990s, when we thought we were living high on the hog in the 90s. I know we talked about it last night. They were taking this right here. They were busy. They were taking this. By 1999, they took all of this. All of this right here. This map right here is the NATO's territorial evolution. When they got over there in 1948, this is how they gradually took over the land, right? By 2004, they had taken this right here and this. By 2009, these devils was on down here. They was taking this. By 2017, they were still doing they thug thizzle. And I mean thug thizzle too. By 2020, look where they at. They all the way up here. Then in 2023, they said, well, that ain't enough. We gonna take this right here too. And by 2024, which was last year, when we saw them doing all of that bombing in Gaza, this is what they was taking right here. All of this. And this little spot right here. So family, my reason for showing y'all this is so that we'll have a better understanding of who these people are that we're dealing with, all right? Okay, I'm done with that. So I just wanted to show that map so that we'll have a better understanding of who we're dealing with. And before we go any further, KG, can you put the fair use thing on the screen again?
Yes,
If you don't
sir.
mind, Hebrew. I got a video that I want to share. We watched a little bit of it last night. Y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me share my screen. Now we're going to start the lesson out by watching a little bit of this. The reason why this lesson is called the United States of Israel is because what we'll talk about tonight, they did their thing over there in that land. Now they're here. Now they're taking over the United States of Israel. It used to be the United States, the United Snakes of America, but now it's called the United States of Israel. And brothers, anytime y'all want to chime in on this video before we dive into my scriptures and stuff, y'all feel more than welcome to jump right in here and say what you got on your heart. Let's go.
Assistance and welfare in the form of Medicaid, housing vouchers, food stamps, and cash aid to support their giant families that God commanded them to have. And the village enforces strict gender roles, modest dress codes, and sends their kids to private religious schools. And why is it okay for Jewish people to live together in a homogenous Jew-only community, but it's illegal when white people try to build their own? I pulled up to Curious Joel myself to see what's going on. Welcome to Curious Joel, a traditional community of modesty and values. In keeping with our traditions and religious customs, we kindly ask that you dress and behave in a modest way while visiting our community. This includes wearing long skirts or pants, covered necklines, sleeves past the elbow, use appropriate language, maintain gender separation in all public areas. Thank you for respecting our values. Let's pop in here and say shalom. Lots of people praying. Hi. Shalom. Okay, so it says entrance for members only. Not sure what it takes to be a member. What does it take to be a member? Do I have to be a Jewish center? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the schedule exactly, but 9 o'clock sharp, they're not at work. What is this?
Fair use.
So I guess everyone's praying right now. So you got to wonder what these people do for employment. You'll notice the Mexicans out here are doing the hard labor, and the Jewish people, I'm not sure what they do. Maybe we can ask this guy. Excuse me. What do most people do for work out here? You don't know? All right, cold shoulder. Question for you, sir. How long do people pray per day?
Maybe 6 hours.
Okay. What do people do for work?
I'm not a news reporter. We have to.
Okay, what do you do for work? Okay, you don't want to talk? How many hours a day do they pray?
3 hours a day.
Do people have 9 to 5s?
Yes.
Like what industries are they involved in here?
Construction, all other type of industries.
And what do you do?
I'm a student, and also I'm doing home care.
What are you studying?
I'm studying Torah.
Torah?
Yes.
How old are you?
Our holy Torah.
And who pays for education?
I try to work on overtime.
Overtime?
Yes.
Where do you work overtime?
I work home care.
Home care?
Night, yes.
Is it like, do you have kids?
I have kids, yes.
How many kids?
3.
How do you afford to raise 3 kids while being a student?
Because I work very hard. I want to study the Torah. I'm very proud.
How do you afford to study the Torah, though?
God help me.
Does the American taxpayer help you too?
Also, yes.
Yeah. How many people out here are on like welfare in the form of like housing assistance or Section 8 or EBT, SNAP, Medicare?
Yes.
And that allows you to study the Torah?
Yes.
And raise your kids?
Yes. Thank
and
you.
how many kids do most people have out here?
17, 18.
How do they afford 17, 18 kids?
They are proud to do what the Torah says, that you need to be multiple and fruitful.
Wow. And do you think there's welfare abuse in the community out here?
No.
No, because they actually have the kids?
Yes.
They have the kids. Do they get tax credits for the kids?
What they get, but they are all doing to keep our Torah. Yes.
Keep the Torah.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on people out there who can barely afford to have one kid?
If they want, they can have one. But if God's given them more, it's very proud.
Okay, shout out God.
Yes.
Okay.
One thing, we are very against the state of Israel. It's a very big problem for us.
So you guys don't approve of a state of Israel before the Messiah comes, right?
Yes. Zionism is not Judaism. It's a very other thing.
Question for you, sir. What do you do for work out here? Are you on the phone? Or are you listening to the radio? Okay. Damn, it's tough to get some answers out of folks. What do you do for work?
Nothing.
How do you make money?
My wife.
Your wife? What does she do for work?
What is this?
Interview. Good to meet you. For YouTube. So your wife works and do you study the Torah?
Have a good day.
How many kids do you have?
Have a good day.
How many children do you have? Okay, thank you. Well, that was fascinating. Excuse me. Do you study Torah?
Study then?
Torah?
No.
What do you do for work? Do you have a job? Does your wife work?
I want to bring out a point. So these are the said chosen people of the Most High Yah. And a point that I brought out last night was I wanted to blow that screen up so people can get a good look at how these people look. Right? These people look very strange looking. They look almost unreal.
Yeah, they look European if you ask me. Like they look European, literally.
Genetically modified.
Yeah, like you can tell the difference between the interviewer and the person getting interviewed, even though they're somewhat in the same category. That makes sense.
Oh yeah. It's the noses for me. You know, it's the noses and the facial structures and the almost Down syndrome kind of look for me. You know,
Neanderthal.
the Most High said that his people. That's right. The Most High said that his people were beautiful. We're a comely people. We are beautiful people. Can somebody tell me what's beautiful about any one of these things that we done saw so far? Okay, I yield. My point
Hey,
exactly.
Well, one thing I wanted to,
All right, I'm gonna skip forward just a little. What you say?
one thing I wanted to bring out in this video is just the fact that everybody is either avoiding the questions or when they're answering the questions, they're doing what most of them do. They're dancing around certain questions, and also they, to me, and this is just me, us analyzing the video. One of them said that they get paid off of the taxpayers' dollars. So it's a whole community. This is a whole community that everybody that works pays for them to live in. Not only that.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
No. I was just agreeing with you. That's right. You see the title of this video, Inside the New York Town Invaded by Welfare Addicted Crews.
So this is American dollars being spent on this. People, us that we work for them to live like this, and they're being extreme, like Sister Tom just said, they're being extremely secretive.
That's right, bro.
And another thing, you see how much you're finding out about them. All of them are collecting government assistance or federal assistance, whatever they're collecting, EBT, SNAP, and all those things, welfare, probably housing assistance, everything. But if you look at it on who they try to put that on, they try to put all of that on us, saying we are the main ones that are recipients of that. That's what they say about us. But now we see that they got whole towns to themselves. And he said, I'm a student. What are you studying? Oh, I'm studying Torah. I mean, what does you going to your own church or synagogue to study Torah? And we're paying you for that. That's what we're paying you for. And what is home care? What is home? What is home care that he's doing? It's not staying at home and cleaning house.
Staying at home making 17 babies, Eliyahu.
That's what it sounds like to me. Go ahead.
Hey, not only that, brothers and sisters, this is why they cut when Trump got into office. This is why he cut EBT, food stamps, Section 8 housing. He cut all that off from our people as well as other Americans outside of the black race, so they can all them can have the Section 8 and the food stamps, so they can provide it for these people that's on the screen.
That's right. That's right, bro.
And they funded it because, like Brother Stephen said last night, the ADL and APAC, they pay these congressmen and senators to pass these laws, and they pass laws to benefit their people, but screw everybody else.
But bro, Mikael, this is what they did in Germany. This is what they were doing in every country that they were going to. This is why they was getting kicked out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
This is why nobody wants them. This is why they're rejected everywhere. But now they have taken over so-called America, Babylon the Great. This is the United States of Israel that we live in now. And it ain't no going back either. It ain't. They've been laying the groundwork for this invasion, because this is what it is. It's an invasion. They've been laying the groundwork for this invasion for a long time. Because guess what? When Iran get through with them over there in Israel, they not going to be welcome over there no more. They got to find somewhere to go. And they coming here to a white neighborhood right near you, buddy. And when you say something to them about being on welfare, they going to tell you, if you don't like it, go back to Africa.
No, bro. They ain't going to say, if you don't like it, go back to Europe or go back to Africa, because they going to call that anti-Semitism. This is why they were passing them strict laws on anti-Semitism. It's going to be considered a hate crime if you say what they're getting. They're going to call it a hate crime.
Well, you know, they just passed a law day before yesterday that if any immigrants say anything out of their mouth about these Israelis, these Zionists, when they go to try to get their application done for citizenship, they going to automatically be shut down. They're going to be turned away. If they go on their social media site and find any memes about Israel or anything that they have said about Israel, it automatically disqualifies any immigrant from being a citizen of the United States of Israel.
And hey, bro, you know, and we said this last night as well. I guess I could say it again. This is why they went after birthright citizenship, so they could deport not only immigrants that was trying to claim their citizenship under that birthright citizenship, but also us. This is why Trump went to Africa making deals to send immigrants over there. See, all of this is playing, brothers and sisters. They really thought this thing out. But go ahead, bro.
And anytime you see those white South Africans that they brought over here and gave them everything for free, they gave them farms and everything, those people leaving in droves. They going back to South Africa. They don't want to be here. I watched the video yesterday. They said we don't want to live in no place like this. Because they see what's coming down the pipeline. They see these Jewish people taking over this country. All right, let's pick it back up. I'm going to skip forward just a little bit to timestamp 609. Here we go.
Do you work a job? No? Does your wife work a job? Are you a student? Do you work? Are you a student?
Look at him.
Man, I can't do this anymore. Question for you. Do you study Torah? Do you study the Torah? Excuse me, sir. Do you study the Torah?
Look at him.
Hey. Oh, you speak on his behalf? How do you know that? Get on out of here. He said he doesn't want to give an interview. How would he know? Do they communicate telepathically via hive mind? Hi. Tyler, yes. How are you, my friend? How are you doing? Yes.
Look at him. Look at him.
Wow.
Look at him.
How are you?
Look.
You want to say hi?
Independent journalist.
Yes.
Lucy, you want to say hi? No.
Okay, how are you doing?
Hey, shit, this office.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about this place?
Sure, we go up here.
Okay.
It's a very nice place.
Yeah, and it's mostly Hasidic Jews?
Yeah, so it's only Hasidic Jews.
And it's
here.
one of the most biggest growing towns,
Big
right? By
growing town.
percentage?
It's the biggest in the
Big
United-
families, too.
Big families, right?
How do people afford to have such big families out here?
It's. I'm not saying anything.
That Nephilim blood.
Look how he
How do they
holds
have
his
such-
hand, y'all.
such
Look at how he
big
rubbing
families?
on him. Look.
Believe in God that
Believe in God.
That
created
Nephilim
us.
blood.
Okay.
Ain't no
Hey,
telling
thanks
what
for
he
saying hi,
ain't
my
doing to
friend.
that Louis
I
right
don't know
there.
who you are.
My name's Tyler Oliveira.
I don't talk to the suspicious person.
How am I suspicious?
I don't know who you are.
Damn, ouch. That hurt my feelings. Do you study Torah? Or do you work a job or own business?
Everybody here works a job.
Well, that's not true. That's what's up?
They have Torah and they work.
That's not true. That's a lie. That's not true.
Suspicious person.
That's not true. I've talked to people. They said some of them just study the Torah. They told me themselves.
Well, some.
So who's the liar? I understand that. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know who you are.
I'm just asking questions. How many children do you have?
You work for Hamas?
What? I'm journalist. I'm just exploring. YouTube vlogger. I don't work for Hamas. He said, do you work for Hamas? What? Okay, so this is the most beautiful $10 million synagogue right here. It is quite nice. Let's see if anyone wants to talk. Hello. Are most people here rabbis? 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 Are you guys rabbis?
No.
Okay. Do most of them work as... Yes, hello. I'm asking men what they do for a living out here. Are most people here...
What number?
Oh, just my name, Tyler. I'm just asking Hasidic Jews out here because I know
No. Not for
What do you mean?
People are not gonna answer you because
What do most men do here for work?
Improv?
They study the Torah?
no, most people are working in Amazon like this.
CNN? No, I just have a YouTube channel. The mere presence of a goyim was sufficient to raise suspicion. Question for you: what do most men do for work here? Are they rabbis? This is working. What do they do? Because I'm trying to talk to people, just figure out what the main industry is.
A lot of.
Can you give me some ideas?
Oh, go outside.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to talk to folks like you, how you make your money and afford to raise your families.
Rolls.
What?
54 rolls.
But then I finally met this guy who gave me some wisdom. Help me out.
Everything people do.
What do you do for a living?
Billboards.
How long does the prayer last? And when do people go to work?
People go from 9 o'clock in the morning, from 6 o'clock in the morning until the night.
So how do they pay their bills?
How they pay the bills? By working.
Well, when do they work if they're praying all day?
They're not praying all day. So you have a lot of people coming in the morning and going into work, then coming back to pray. You have a lot of people coming in the morning to pray. They have people just waking up late.
I see.
From
Okay.
having a
Different
big
schedules.
community.
So you own a billboard company?
Yes,
How do people afford to have like 10 kids out here?
the community is based on this. So
Okay, so is it wealthy members of the community give charity?
yes, mostly. That's the way.
Are most people on Medicaid, SNAP, EBT? Let's be honest.
I don't know. I can't speak for other people.
What about you?
I'm not going to tell about myself.
Okay.
A lot of these folks have business there. Not all of them. Some of them.
There's a lot of you guys, right?
Some of them are being supported by community members.
Yes. What's the big industry for women out here? Is it childcare? Because I notice Mexicans seem to work like retail, construction. Many men will tell me my wife works, but I do not.
That's not true.
That's what they told me, though. They themselves.
First 2 years of the first 2 years after they get married.
Okay.
Only the first 2 years.
Okay.
And then they go work. Most men.
Okay. All right. How many kids do you have? I'm gonna guess you have 13. They all vote unanimously in favor for it. Look at this. There's a car accident every 5 seconds. Some of the driving out here is horrendous. It's truly terrible. What did the Jewish people here do for work, from what you've seen? Did they just pray, or?
No. So yes, they pray every single day, and then they walk every single day after this matter.
After they pray, they go to work?
Yeah. They drive in a school bus and a transit bus.
Excuse me, gentlemen. What do you guys do for work here? Do you guys have like businesses, like work a job? Do you guys study Torah?
I have a job.
What do you do?
I'm in sales.
Are you lying to me? Just the way you looked at him, I'm just like, what? Is it just?
Hey, brothers, if you don't have anything to hide, right? Every single question that this dude asks these people don't have an answer for nothing. Like, they just all just look crazy when he asks a question. Why is that?
Because they know they done built a system off of our backs. They got a system up, and they getting paid. Well, we're paying for it. They just ain't gonna come out and say it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just finding my next time stamp.
No. I was just saying. I mean, that's what I think, Hebrew. I think that's the issue.
I mean, you think about it. When Trump first got in the office, him and Elon started that Doge thing to clean up the government of wasteful spending. You don't think this is wasteful spending our tax dollars on this crap for them to sit up there and go pray 3 times a day?
Right.
But they'll sit there and
they
reverse.
have anywhere from 16 to 18 children.
Exactly, but they'll sit there and reverse that and shame our people, having children, multiple single parent household, and calling our women welfare queens and calling us men superstars and deadbeat daddies. But look at these deadbeat daddies. These are the deadbeat daddies.
Exactly.
Their women are the welfare queens.
Yep.
Their kids are the baby kids.
Yep. Sure right.
I digress, brother Steph. I don't want to run out. Go ahead.
It's like, well, just to add to what you're saying. Are you going to say something, Cortez?
No. He talking about you, KG. You up? Go ahead.
All right. Well, if you really sit back and think about it, now these supposed to be the Most High's people. Let them tell it. But here in this video alone, okay, you can say they praying, but the scriptures tell us that the man's supposed to provide, protect. He's supposed to be head of household. He's supposed to be doing the things that a man is supposed to do. Has anybody seen any man working in this video?
I haven't saw one yet.
Nope.
I saw the Mexicans working.
Right.
Hey, I saw the African driving the bus.
Right.
But with that being
and not
said,
only that, KG, you need to take it right back over after I say this. Take it right back over. Not only that, KG, don't they say this right here when during the 70s and 60s when they catch a man in the house, what they do to our brothers, our men back then? They kicked them out the house because the woman received the. You see what I'm saying? Why ain't they kicked out? Go ahead, KG.
They get to go 2 years when they first get married. What'd he say? The first 2 years they got to work?
First 2 years. Yep.
Or what? I would think the wife wouldn't have to work the first 2 years.
And that's actually bizarre because when you think about the Torah, that's Steph, we was having a conversation about this with Sister Bashan a couple of weeks ago. Remember she was telling us about that doctrine, with that doctrine question that dude kept asking in certain TikTok videos or whatever. I forget what she was talking about it at, but the guy's question is why nobody when they get married stay with him, and the wife are supposed to stay secluded for 2 years. But remember when you bust that down, Steph, for her, and that really only had to pertain to war?
That's right. If the men of Israel was at war, then that husband that just got married, he wasn't required to go into battle because he had to stay home and be with his wife to make children. Because if he died in battle, then his seed couldn't be carried on. Hold on, I'm gonna get it for you.
But that's that law that they trying to tell this interviewer right here. That's that exact law that they trying to tell this interviewer. Like when he's asking them certain questions and the certain ones are saying that's the one that they keep trying to throw in his face. And see, that right there, brothers and sisters, is an example of when people try and throw stuff in your face, or they try and act like they knowledgeable in a sense because they know that you probably don't know. So you still look like you don't know, but when you looking at them explain it to you, they look like they know what they talking about. But you see how the brothers was able to pick off a lot of the things that they got going on in just in these few minutes of the video that we have seen so far.
Hey, KG, go to Deuteronomy chapter 24 and read 1 through 5, Hebrew.
All right. Let me get the. Deuteronomy chapter 24 and verse 1. When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he have found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her and write her a bill of divorcement and giveth it in her hand and sendeth her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband which sent her away may not take her again to be his wife after she is defiled. For that is an abomination before the Lord, and thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance. When a
Skip
man,
down to 5.
all right, I was just on 5. When a man
Okay.
have taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war. When a man have taken a new
I think KG fell off, y'all. I get it. Deuteronomy chapter 24 and verse 5.
I got you, Hebrew.
All right, bring it out.
When a man hath taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war, neither shall he be charged with any business, but he shall be free at home 1 year, and shall cheer up his wife, which he had taken.
So it's not 2 years, it's 1 year.
1 year.
And yeah, and you know they rewrite everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that is so that their husband can lay with his wife and make seed. Because if he die in battle before he gets his wife pregnant, then that means one of his brothers, one of his kinsmen, has to take on that wife and then bear that brother that died in battle a child. That child won't even be the man who laid with the wife child. It'll be the man who died child.
Wow.
Am I right about that, Uncle Eliyahu?
Correct. You're right on point with it. Right on point with it. And you see, even with that, they try to make it seem as if the community is taking care of them. In which, if we were all together and had our own, that's what we're supposed to do. And this is what they're trying to say they are doing, but they're not. You know, if the community is supposed to come together and take care of that newly married couple, you know, for that 1 year. But they are letting the government take care of them. They doing this all on the government, not on our dime, not on the community taking care of them. But this is what they present before us, or this is what they're trying to tell the guy that's interviewing them. But and you see how don't look. Don't get it twisted. When this guy's out there talking to them, his name is being circulated throughout the community right while he's out there now. So they're gonna go find somebody to go out there, one of the leaders or somebody go out there, one of them good orators or whatever, and go out there and talk to him. Oh, he's over here now. Go over there and talk to him so you can give him, what we think he needs to hear. But his name is circulating amongst all of them out there right now. But go ahead.
But you know what, y'all? You see, they got their own community. They're not working. They're receiving taxpayers' dollars on all ends, right? Now, let's take this back to the 1920s during Black Wall Street. Was we getting any government assistance?
No.
No, we got it out the mud. You see what I'm saying? You see a system that they made, their laws, their systems, their legal things that they got going on in this country. You see how we outshine them in their own system? And what did they do to our community, which wasn't receiving government assistance? They bombed it. They burned it down. I just want to bring that out here.
Flooded the towns, burned it down, lied on us. They did all dropping bombs from the sky on us.
All praise to the Most High. Now we're going to stop that video right there, and we're going to dive into some of these scriptures, and we're going to dive into some of this information, right? The Balfour Declaration of 1917. In 1917, Britain issued a statement supporting a Jewish homeland in Palestine. The British Foreign Secretary, his name was Arthur Balfour. That's who wrote the Balfour Declaration. His Majesty's government viewed with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people. This declaration was made before any Jewish majority existed in Palestine. Now, y'all check this out. At the time, 90% of the population was Arab. Why? Because they had already ran us out of the land. We wasn't there. Only less than 10% of that entire population over there was of Jewish descent. After World War II and the Holocaust, international sympathy accelerated the plan in May the 14th of 1948. The state of Israel was officially declared. The declaration was signed by David Ben-Gurion, and within 24 hours, several surrounding nations attacked. The first Arab-Israeli war began in 1948. 48 hours after they signed this paperwork, they went in there and started killing people to clear the land out for these Israeli people. Now, we talked about the major wars that have happened in that land. In 1948, we talked about the Israeli-Arab War. It was also called the War of Independence. The countries that were involved in this war were Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Iraq, and Lebanon. Now, family, when you hear about the war that's going on over there now, these are the same names that's being called out right now. But the difference is these countries are now helping the enemy instead of helping their fellow brother Arabs. Israel expanded beyond the UN partition borders. I showed it to y'all on the map, how they took over a little bit at a time. Over 700,000, almost 1 million people were displaced in this battle alone. This event was called the Al-Nakba, which means the catastrophe. Oh, we're going to dig into these devils tonight. The Suez Canal of 1956. Israel allied with Great Britain and France. And once again, they went to war and invaded Egypt. After Egyptian nationalized the Suez Canal, Israel temporarily seized the Sinai Peninsula, and pressure from the United States and Russia forced a withdrawal. In 1967, it was the Six-Day War. Israel fought against Egypt, Syria, and Jordan again. In just 6 days, Israel captured the Gaza Strip, the Sinai Peninsula, the West Bank. I know y'all always hear them talk about the West Bank on the news. East Jerusalem and the Golden Heights. They treasure the Golden Heights. This war dramatically reshaped what the Middle East looked like entirely. And Jerusalem came under Israeli control. In 1973, Egypt and Syria launched a surprise attack on Israel during the Jewish holy day of Yom Kippur. The war nearly overwhelmed Israel forces, and a massive American military aid helped Israel recover. So the United States been fighting the battles for these people ever since they got there. The Lebanon War of 1982. Israel invaded Lebanon to remove the PLO. This led to an 18-year occupation of southern Lebanon. In 1987 through 1993, there was a Palestinian uprising in the West Bank and in Gaza. These people were trying to get their land back. It was characterized by civil resistance and street fighting. In 2000 through 2025, more violent conflict between Palestinians and Israel. It included suicide bombings and military operations. The Gaza wars were it was one in 2008, another one in 2012, another one in 2014, another one in 2021. And then the one that we're in now, it started in 2023. Now, the leaders of these people from 1948 all the way up to now, you had David Ben-Gurion. He was dictator over there, or prime minister, from 1948 to 1963. He was from Poland. Then you had Levi Eshkol from 1963 to 1969. He was from Ukraine. You had Golden Mir from 1969 to 1974. He was from Ukraine. You got Yitzhak Rabin from 1974 to 1995. In between, it was 74 to 77. Then he got it again from 92 to 95. They're saying that he was from Jerusalem, but we know that's a lie. Then we got Menachem Begin, 77 to 1983. He won the prime minister in between those two terms that the Rabin got. He was from Belarus. And then Shimon Peres from 1984 to 86, and then from 95 to 96, he was from Poland. And now we got Benjamin Netanyahu. And he been prime minister from 1996 all the way up to 2026. And he's from Poland. Now, much of modern Israel's policy has been influenced by Judaism. A major source of authority for these people is the Talmud. The Talmud is a collection of rabbinic interpretations that were compiled between 200 and 500 AD after the death of Christ. It contains debates and legal discussions. However, it is separate from the Bible. Christ criticized religious leaders who replaced God's commandments with their traditions. Go to Mark for me. Go to Mark and go to chapter 7 and read verse 7.
Mark 7, verse 7. And it reads, and it's in red letter. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
So this is what they do. They replace the word of Yah with the Talmud. That's not the word of the Most High God.
No, sir.
They wrote this book so that they can live a lifestyle that they choose to live.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some horrendous things in the Talmud. Matter of fact, I'm going to pull one up for y'all. Somebody talk for a minute.
All right. Hey, can I bring up verse 13 while you doing that?
Hey,
bring it out.
Hey, Cortez.
Yes, sir.
Read it on down to 9 and then do your verse 13 because you're going to stick with the same subject matter.
Okay. I'm going to start back at 7. Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandments of God, ye hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things ye do. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition.
That's what Stephanie's talking about right there in that Talmud.
Mm-hmm.
They keeping their own traditions. They supposed to be their oral laws and those type of things. All the way at the beginning of where, and I think it's in Matthew 15 what this same scenario happened. It talks about it in the beginning of, what they asked me, why do not y'all keep the tradition of the elders? This is what, and they gonna put all those things over the word of the Most High Yah. But go ahead with your 13.
All right, verse 13. Making the word of God of none effect through your tradition, which ye have delivered, and many such like things do ye. That's what they doing.
Yes, sir.
Making the word of God of none effect through their tradition, man. Tradition of men. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Through their own traditions. And see, that's what they do. That's what a lot. Matter of fact, it got so popular making the Most High word of none effect. It goes all the way to the Christianity state of mind. It's the same way.
Mm-hmm. So
Easter, all those traditions that we follow, but Passover they don't even pay attention to.
Right.
So it goes, that's just on the lighter part of it. But that Talmud, it's a sick book, and like I say, I call it the Talmud.
Right.
You found this stuff?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, putting their own tradition on things.
I'm just trying to figure out, man, like how they have so much pull over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, are they into agreement with one another? Like, they gotta be.
Yeah, they whistle their way in. This is why they were kicked out of Germany. This is why those things happened over there, because they were trying to do the same thing over there. They started taking control of all the banking systems over there. And once they get control of that, and they found out how to keep control of it, and what's the deepest part of the control of it, then you got to bow down to them because they have control of your finances, or they have shown you a way to make money. They have shown you the way how you can stay rich,
right?
And you're gonna follow it. You're gonna follow them, but you know,
they ain't confederate with one another,
right?
You know, another thing they use, Cortez, is how they trick the American people, because you know America call themselves a Christian country. Well, they funded the ones that call themselves Jews have set up these Christian pastors to meet up with them, and they'll tell them a few Bible verses like, you know, if you bless us, God will bless you. So we want you to go out there and tell all your, because you remember the Most High told Abraham, those that bless you, I'm going to bless, and those that curse you, I'm going to curse. Well, that's how they tricked them. That's how they tricked them with that verse right there.
They pimping God's word. That's what they doing.
Yeah, so you'll see like these white theologians like John Hagee. He's a big Israel supporter. If you know who John Hagee is, he's one of the big one.
Right.
Yeah.
And the one that they hating so much is the one they should be lifting up. Boy, when they find out, Lord have mercy. Boy. Now what you said that verse was again, Mike? Those who bless you shall be blessed, and those who what?
Those who curse you shall be cursed.
Okay, so they have cursed us a long time. So that make that scripture prophetic when it say those who led into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Salakia. All right. If y'all look at the screen, I pulled up a verse from their Talmud, right? And this is what it says. A girl who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal. We know what betrothal means, don't it?
Yep. Sickening. But go ahead.
Betrothal means marriage.
Right.
Yeah, engagement.
3.5 years old.
Who is 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal or her engagement to be married, is betrothed through intercourse. And the halakhic status of intercourse with her is that of intercourse in all halakhic senses. And in a case where the childless husband of a girl 3 years and 1 day old dies, if his brother, the Yavam, engages in intercourse with her, he acquires her as his wife. And if she is married, a man other than her husband is liable for engaging in intercourse with her due to violation of the prohibition against intercourse with a married woman.
Bro, wait a minute. I'm gonna go back on mute. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to show that. Now, these are some of the practices that they believe in. This is what they replace the word of the Most High God with. They also are told that it's lawful for you to steal from Goyim. It's lawful for you to lie to Goyim. It's lawful for you to take from them. It's lawful for you to trick them and do usury against them. This is in their laws. This is in their Talmud. This is what they replace with the word of the Most High God. But what do our people tell us when we growing up? You gotta love everybody. We all
Salakia, Hebrew.
Say what, bro?
Hey, bro. You know, also in that Talmud, brother Stephen, they got a thing in there where they circumcise they little young boys on the 8th day with their mouth. Then also in that Talmud, brother Stephen, they say that Jesus is in hell, boiling in hot excrement. That's what it says in that Talmud. But go ahead.
That's
bro.
right.
It's like, so the Most High, he foreknew, which we know he know everything, but he said when he put those who say they are Jews but are not they are the but do lie, they are the synagogue of Satan. Man, that is exactly what they are, bro. To be doing some sick mess like that, bro. A 3-year-old man. That's straight. That's man. That is not of God.
Well, with that being said, let's get that. Let's get that script. Let's go to Revelations 2 and 9, and then let's get Revelations 3 and 9 right behind that.
Gotcha. Revelations 2 and 9, and it reads, I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
See, John the Revelator is telling us who these people are.
Yes, sir.
These are the ones that say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. These are the synagogue of Satan. And don't take that lightly. Like, that's not just a slogan. No, that's literal.
Yes, sir. Red letter.
These people are the synagogue of Satan. Well, that's just talking about one person. Prove it. Prove that it's talking about one person. Because it said, I know the blasphemy of them.
And it say Jews with an S.
Them.
I was just finna say that.
All right, get that 3 and 9. That Revelation 3 and 9, Hebrew.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan. One more time. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
So these scriptures right here show the identity of who the synagogue of Satan truly is.
Mm-hmm.
What these people have done, they have created confusion in the earth.
Yes, sir.
In these last days.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Hebrew.
Hey, Salaki, can I say something right quick before you move on?
Go ahead.
Hey, do y'all remember when it was some Hebrews that went over there and they was kissing their feet? Some real Hebrews. Do you remember that, Mikael? When they was kissing them people from black people's feet? I know you remember.
You talking about what? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
So I said that to say that some of them know, they know that they in error. But it's the ones that's deep off in there that it's done marinated and they set in their ways. But that's all right. Hold on. We ain't got long. Because in the end, we win. Go ahead, Steph.
All right, let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. Read 64 through 68.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. And it reads, And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there shall serve other gods. Thou shalt serve other gods, like which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
All right, stop right there. We know that these people don't practice so-called Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
We know that these people don't practice so-called Islam.
Mm-hmm.
But who do we know that practice Christianity and practice Islam?
Us.
We just blown away with every wind and doctrine.
Yes, sir.
Because we trying to find ourselves.
Right.
We're trying to find who we are. Because we are lost people. All right, keep reading, Hebrew.
And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall none assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, Would God it were even, And at even thou shalt say, with God it were morning. For the fear of thine heart, wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the ways whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no
Okay,
man shall buy you.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Have these so-called Israelis ever went into slavery on ships?
No, sir.
Have they ever been sold into slavery?
No, sir.
Have they ever lost their identity?
No, sir.
They have stolen the identity.
Yes, sir.
But they didn't lose their identity. Now, I did some research, and what I found was that the modern geopolitical connections was the United States has been the largest supporter of the state of Israel ever since 1948. Not including the money that they've given them now for this war. But since 1948, and this is just what's been reported, the United States have given Israel 150 billion with a B dollars since 1948. Did y'all hear that, bro?
I heard you, Hebrew. I heard you.
That's ridiculous.
Since
Beyond ridiculous.
1948,
damnable shame.
they have given these people $150 billion with a B. But they don't have money for reparations.
Right.
They don't have money to feed the poor and the homeless. They don't have money for the veterans of the military's branches. They don't have money for the less fortunate. They don't have money to build schools and get proper textbooks to teach our kids a trade. They don't have the money to fix the infrastructure. They don't have money for insurance for all of the citizens of America. But guess who do got insurance for every citizen? Israel do. Every citizen in Israel got free health insurance, free dental insurance, free vision insurance.
So like you know who else had all that, Hebrew, and they went over there and killed him? Gaddafi had that set up for all his people over there. They didn't have to want for nothing. I mean, they even had a stipend where they got, money, off of the money that they made. Wasn't no homeless, wasn't none of that. Everybody had somewhere, and they had all that stuff you just named. But what did they do to Gaddafi? You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But hey, Babylon they gonna get there when they get that RSVP to the Valley of Jehoshaphat in just a little bit. Go ahead.
So you mean tell me they get free health care and dental insurance?
Yes, sir.
Free everything.
Well, I'm here to tell you they don't use that dental insurance. Hey, y'all ever been up on them people close?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They teeth is horrible.
Hey, we just saw them. We just saw it live and in effect on the video.
And they sure don't use deodorant either. But go ahead.
Spit in their hand to moisturize their beard. Hey, Cortez had brought something up about Gaddafi, and let me read something real quick about his daughter came out and made a powerful statement, about them or about the Western power. Real quick, this is gonna be real quick. It says Asia Gaddafi, the daughter of the late Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi, has consistently expressed deep hostility and distrust towards Western powers, particularly the United States and NATO, describing them as deceitful and destructive. Her statement, especially in the years following the 2011 Libyan uprising, focused on these: betrayal and deceit. In recent messages circulating around 2026, she described herself as a voice witnessing the destruction, pain, and betrayal caused by the Western power, accusing them of using deceptive smiles and false promises. Warning against negotiation, she warned the nations like Iran not to trust the Western assurance of peace through negotiation. Drawing on her father's decision to abandon the nuclear missile program, she argued that such concession to the West lead only to destruction, destabilization of a nation, stating negotiating with a wolf will not save the sheep or bring lasting peace. It only sets the date for the next meal. That's what Asia Gaddafi said about these Western powers. And like you said, the United Israel is funding this whole war for the United States to cause on Iran. But this is
and you know something to back you up on that. Two times in a row, they was in negotiations with the leader of Iran, and while they was having a meeting to discuss how they was gonna move forward through peace, they bombed them. They did it twice.
Yes,
so
sir.
Gaddafi knew what he was talking about.
Yes, sir.
Now,
yes, sir. But he tried to go in negotiation with him. Like he got rid of his nuclear his nuclear where it was. She said something. He got rid of all his things because he thought the West was going to take care of it. They had him get rid of him. Then they came right in and took him out. And who was it? Under the Obama administration?
Yep.
But
Yep.
there you go.
Did.
Yep. Go ahead.
Now, the early Zionist leaders wanted to put the state of Israel in Uganda and make Uganda the Jewish homeland first. So if you the true people of the book, that wouldn't even been a recommendation, Eliyahu.
Wouldn't even thought about that because you're supposed to know where the land is.
Now, a lot of Jewish immigrants arrived from Eastern Europe, not the Middle East. And genetic studies have shown that the ancestry of these populations of people come from the lands that I showed y'all earlier over there in the European countries. Archaeology confirms that ancient Israelites were present in the Levant, but it doesn't support the modern political claims that those people over there are the Israelites. Now, let me get Isaiah chapter 11 and verse 11. KG, you still with us?
Yeah, I got a lot of background noise at the moment. I'm trying to get this taken care of. Give me a second, if you don't mind.
Cortez, can you get that?
Yes, sir. You said Isaiah
11 and 11.
All right, Isaiah 11 and 11, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea."
All praises to the Most High.
Hey, Salaki, did that man ask him, the interviewer, he said, "Are you from Hamath?" Ain't that what he asked him?
That's what he asked him.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, let's go a little bit further into this, right? And let's dig just a little bit deeper. The Khazarian Empire converged with Judaism. The Khazarian Empire existed roughly between 650 to 965 AD. They were located in the Caucasus region between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. I showed y'all that earlier. This region sits between what we call today Russia, Ukraine, Georgia, and Azerbaijan. Several of these medieval historians recorded that the Khazars' leadership adopted Judaism. And if you read the book written by Arthur Koestler, The 13th Tribe, he goes deep in depth about this on this topic. The sources often cited the Khazar correspondence, the Arab historian al-Musadi, the Jewish philosopher Judah Halevi. But the people that was ruling during the time reported that they converted to Judaism around the 8th or the 9th century AD. Now, I don't want us to get this misunderstood, because this don't mean that all Jews or all Israelites descended from the Khazars, or even all of those over there in that land. All of those didn't descend from the Khazars. But the historians do recognize the fact that the religious conversion of the Khazars did happen. That's recorded history, and you can verify it. Go to Isaiah chapter 56, Hebrew, and read 1 through 6.
All right. Hey, Slacky, we got 19 people in here and we got 2 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's get right. We need 19 likes if we got 19 people watching. Come on, y'all.
It may be more. That's how YouTube do, though.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we need
that's
more than 2 likes, y'all. Come on, let's get with it. You said Isaiah 56, 1 through 6.
Yeah.
All right, it reads, Thus said the Lord, keep ye judgment and do justice, for my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that laid hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keeping his hand from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger that had joined himself to the Lord speak, saying, The Lord hath utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the eunuch say, Behold, I am a dry tree. For thus said the Lord unto the eunuch, that keep my Sabbaths, and choose the things that please me, and take hold of my covenant. Even unto them will I give in mine house and within my walls a place and a name better than of my sons, of sons and of daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. Also the sons of the stranger that join themselves to the Lord, to serve him, and to love the name of the Lord, to be his servants. Every one that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it and taketh hold of my covenant.
All right, that's verse 6.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I read that scripture just to show that even during this time, there were people that was taking on our customs. There were people that was attaching themselves to us or to our so-called religion. So it's not unheard of for people to do what these people did. But the difference between what Isaiah is talking about and what happened now, they didn't just take on our customs. They didn't just say, hey, we know that y'all God is the one and only true God, the creator of all things. We want to serve y'all God. That's not what they did. They stole our identity. And they claimed our God for themselves. That's the difference. One more precept, Hebrew. Go to Exodus chapter 12 and read verse 48.
Exodus chapter 12. Okay.
No. Scratch that.
Okay.
Scratch that. Now, go to Revelation chapter 1. Because what we're about to establish, we're going to go to Revelation chapter 1 and we're going to read 14 and 15. But before you do that, I want to show that the ancient historians describe the Israelites as a certain type of way. They talked about our appearance, and it's well documented. One of the historians that I'm referring to is Tacitus, first century Roman historian. He wrote about the Jews in the history books number 5. The descriptions vary widely because Jews lived across many regions of the Roman Empire. And another important observation comes from the biblical description of what our people look like here in Revelation chapter 1. Bring that out, Hebrew.
Revelations chapter 1, verse 14, and it reads, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. And he had in his right hand 7 stars.
You said 15?
Yeah, my bad. So like,
all right, stop at 15.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay. So his head and his hairs were white like wool.
Yes, sir.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know what wool looks like by texture. And we know the color of brass.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dark brown. And if you burn it in the furnace, it's going to turn black.
Yes, sir. Wesley Snipe black.
Now let's precept that with Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9, Hebrew.
Daniel 7 and 9. Let me know when you're ready.
Bring it out.
And it reads, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Wait, who? Who was sitting?
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Who is the Ancient of Days, family? Who is the Ancient of Days? Who's the Ancient of Days? That's the Most High God.
Yes, sir.
And it said the Ancient of Days did sit. Oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
In order for you to sit down, you got to have a what?
Throne.
And a body.
Yes, sir.
You got to have a body to sit down.
Yes, sir.
He said, I beheld the Ancient of Days, and he did sit.
Mm.
You got to have a body to sit down.
Yes, sir.
All right, finish that out, Hebrew.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Okay, it described what his garments look like. So,
yes, sir.
In order for you to have on garments, what do you got to have?
You got to have a body, Hebrew.
You got to have a body.
Yes, sir.
We talking about the Most High.
Right.
It describes him as having hair like wool.
And they say we don't know what he looked like. Okay, we reading it, ain't we, bro?
We reading the Hebrew.
Yes,
said
sir.
He had hair like unto the pure wool.
Right.
This is a divine appearance.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the Most High looked like. He was sitting on a throne with his body, with a garment on as white as snow over his body, and he had hair like unto the fine and pure wool.
And a
Songs
black
of Solomon,
face.
chapter 1 and verse 1 through 5.
You said what, Hebrew?
Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1 through 5.
Can I finish your Daniel out? Then we go down. Oh, that's all you want.
You read verse 9, right?
Yeah, you stopped me at pure wool.
Okay, I thought you were done. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
All praises. All praises. My bad.
Oh, you good? You good, Hebrew?
I'm
all
bad
right.
about it. Hey, Eliyahu had to tell me all the time. Hey, Hebrew, let me finish that out.
You good, bro?
Oh, yeah. Get that Song of Solomon 1 through 5. Hey, if y'all brother want to jump in here, man, y'all jump in anytime.
What
Hey,
chapter, Hebrew?
can I grab one just real quick before you go too far from it? You have that was in the Isaiah you had brought up about how people was, what was it, Isaiah? They was trying to hold on to us a bit or become us.
Was it 56?
Yeah, but I'm gonna show you another one also with that. Just to make this quick point, get Esther chapter 8. Get Esther chapter 8, and I want to go to verse 17.
All right. Let me know when you're ready, huh?
Go ahead.
In every province, in every city, whithersoever the king's commandment and his decree came, the Jews had joy and gladness, a feast and a good day. And many of the people of the land became Jews.
They did what?
Many of the people of the land became Jews.
Uh-huh.
For the fear of the Jews fell upon them.
See that? Many of the people of the land became Jews. So even at that time of Esther, when they seen that the king had made that decree to take out what was his name, Haman, they said, well, why is that king standing up for the Jews like that? Matter of fact, we just gonna attach ourselves to the Jews and become Jews. These are many people of the land. So it has started to be some confusion that was going on with that anyway. And when they started to see that, we're going to celebrate the same thing you celebrate. We're going to celebrate your Purim and become Jews. This is what these people did. And from there, it just started on all the way down the line. And you brothers had brought it out a while back, how these Caucasian or Esau or these, they had, those were the people that Christ was battling. Those in Israel, not all those of Israel, is not all Israel, something like that. I think the scripture says. Those were the people he was dealing with. Your fathers are of the devil. Those are the people that he was dealing with then. It was those people. This is why they was going on nothing but those traditions. This is why they can say, "Oh, we was never in captivity." This is why they can say that, because they wasn't us. But before you went too far, I just wanted to bring that out.
Hey, can I bring out 13 on what you was just talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's in Esther.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It says the copy of the writing for a commandment to be given in every province was published unto all people, and that the Jews should be ready against that day to avenge themselves on their enemies.
That's what the king wrote to them.
Yes,
avenge yourself by any means necessary. And that's why they say the fear of the Jews fell on all the people.
Yes,
this
sir.
was at that time, what he told us to do. But then all the people started to attach themselves and say they were us, because so they can have that power that the king wrote in that letter.
Right.
Go ahead. That's all I had, Steph.
Okay. Anybody else got anything? All right. Go to that Songs of Solomon 1 and read that 1 through 5.
It says Songs of Solomon. All right. Hold on. Solomon.
I got you.
All right, go ahead and bring it out.
Okay, this is, you said, oh my bad. That's Songs of Solomon 1, correct?
That's right.
This is the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 1. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon. Let him kiss me with his kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. Because of the savor of thy good ointments, thy name is as ointment poured forth. Therefore do the virgins love thee. Draw me, we will run after thee. The king hath brought me into his chambers. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine. Uh-oh. My computer messed up. We will remember thy love more than wine. The upright love thee. I am black, but comely, O you daughters of Jerusalem, as the tent of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
That's right. So we see, now this is Solomon. Solomon is of the seed of who? Jesse. Who else is of the seed of Jesse? David, which is the father of Solomon.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when we look at this, we see that they're describing themselves as being black. Go to Lamentations 4 and read 7 and 8. Let's see what the prophet Jeremiah got to say about it.
Oh, I was muted up. This is the book of Lamentations chapter 4. Yeah, I was muted. This is the book of Lamentations chapter 4, verse 7. Her Nazarites were purer than snow. They were whiter than milk. They were more ruddy in body than rubies. Their polishing was of sapphire. Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaved to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Okay, let me ask this question. When you saw these so-called Jewish people on those so-called Holocaust videos, when they wasn't nothing but skin and bones, right? Which one of them skin did you see turn black, Eliyahu?
None of them. Look, I have a book right here I was showing y'all last week. This book right here that's showing them in their so-called captivity. It got a whole lot of pictures showing them supposed to be in their hunger state. Not nowhere not a picture in here that they are black. Not one. And it's supposed to be showing them in their hunger state and everything. Not one picture.
They might be dirty, but they ain't black.
They ain't black. They look like big Russian. The women like big Russian German women, and the men look like that little troll we saw earlier in that video.
Yeah, the one day he was holding the hand, dragging him behind him.
Right.
Ain't no telling what all amount of wickedness he ain't doing to that little midget, man.
And he would probably form out of incense.
Yeah, and you see the way he was rubbing that man's hand when he was talking to that man, how he was holding that man's hand like that.
Hey, he sure was holding him a little suspect, wasn't he?
Sickness.
Yeah.
But what I can't understand, y'all, and I'm gonna be brief still, is these people show nothing of the Most High. They show nothing that they are holy. So I mean, why would anybody believe that who they say they are? They are vessels of dishonor, and it shows. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go even further. You know, what we're dealing with right now in this world is a spiritual war. You know, they say it's spiritual war, principalities and all that. Okay, check this. We got the serpent seed and the God seed going to war right now as we speak. So if we weighed everything on the balance, which side would they fall on? Just keeping it a book. Which side would they fall? Would they fall on the God seed or the serpent seed side?
Definitely the serpent seed.
Okay, all praises. Hallelujah. Go ahead, Hebrew.
All right. I'm gonna share a video with y'all. So we come. But I want to get into this here. As we come to our conclusion of this lesson, y'all bear with me just 1 second.
Take your time, Hebrew. In the fire lesson, bro.
I don't know what's going on now. They don't want to.
Too much truth going over the airway. That's what that is.
Tripping on me.
Too much truth going over the airway.
There we go.
And they getting all type of backing too, man. They even saying, I just watched the video earlier. What is it? Ted Cruz, the senator here in Texas, so whatever he is in Texas, said that just saying Christ is king is anti-Semitic. It could be anti-Semitic. You know, that's why I say, man, they getting all type of backing, and they trying to use all these little things, everything just for them. And the synagogues being attacked, I believe those are false flags. Just like in Austin, where the guy ran up there and shot up some people, and it was what he said, property of Allah. And people say, man, we don't put Allah's name on anything. They believe Allah's name is too precious to be wore like that. That's a setup. All those things are setups, man.
And they definitely running the play on. They trying to run a flea flick on us.
Yes, sir. That's why, you know, and when we fall for the banana in the tailpipe each and every time. And how you gonna say, if we say Christ is king, just saying that phrase is anti-Semitic? You going against them? I'm like, wow.
But you know how that's going against them, because they are the serpent seed. Because I mean, how would Christ as king be something bad in a bad light?
Right.
So they blatantly telling us who they serve. Because if they who they say they are in the Bible, it will be Christ as king from them. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So they slowly conditioning us and passing laws for us to worship what they eventually gonna show us, because they gonna come on out with it. They getting bold and bold. They gonna come on out with it and tell us who they really worshiping, because it shows like Yeshua HaMashiach.
Most definitely not here. Most definitely not.
I want them to come on out with it.
They say, oh Hashem. They call God Hashem, which means the name.
Right. See, they won't say it. That's why they said it's anti-Semitic. They don't want to say Christ's name.
Now here we go, y'all. Right? Y'all watch this.
Ballistic missiles carrying over a ton of explosives, each directly at military targets across central Israel. Fatah missiles reaching Mach 15 on re-entry, and Khorram Shar ballistic missiles armed with cluster munitions broke through Israel's multi-layered missile defense network. This was the 37th wave of Operation True Promise 4, the single longest and heaviest attack Iran has launched since this war began. 3 continuous hours of sustained fire while American media was still claiming Iranian strikes had dropped 90%. This conflict just entered a new phase. Over the next few minutes, you'll see what the Western media has been keeping from you and where Iran's new strategy is leading the war next. Here's what we know. Last night, on the 10th of March, Iran deployed every tier of its missile arsenal simultaneously. The Khorram Shar carries between 1,500 and 1,800.
Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this.
The vote was overwhelming, expressing the U.S. House of Representatives' quote, unwavering commitment to Israel and condemning Hamas for what the House called unceasing aggression. One by one, both Republican and Democratic members took turns praising Israel.
The world must know that America stands shoulder to shoulder with Israel in its ongoing struggle for security and peace. It is unconscionable to expect the Israeli government or any government to sit idly by as deadly rockets rain down on its cities.
Unlike the indiscriminate rocket attacks launched by Hamas, Israel's precision strikes are a defensive last resort necessary to protect her people. It's clear that the Israeli government is taking a measured response.
While Israel seeks to live in peace alongside a Palestinian state, Hamas seeks to kill or expel every Jew from the Middle East.
Now, I want y'all to see something. We all witnessed with our own two eyes who started this war. We all witnessed in 2024, we watched these people carpet bomb the little small Gaza Strip to rubble. Now, we watched this. We watched these people bomb Iranian leaders' homes, killing wives and children. We watched them bomb 2 all-girl schools, killing 168 babies under the age of 14. We watched them do it. But these politicians are standing flat-footed in your face and tell you that Israel is the victim. We back in Israel because they the victim. Man, what y'all brothers think about that, man?
Bro, they getting tore out the frame. They just ain't telling us, that they getting tore out the frame. They losing this war, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this. I seen a video where I heard a guy say, it might have been Willie D and somebody else. They said that they're getting ready to deploy on the West Coast, California. They finna hit California. They already here, bro. And they not telling our people that they getting tore out the frame. They losing bad. And then you got the other nations getting ready to join in and help Iran. You got China, they itching to push the button. They ready to push the button. They ready for a body. Then you got Russia. So it's no way they gonna win, bro. And I'm gonna tell you this. We always sticking our nose in everybody's business, right? We always going to join shoulders, like he said, with everybody in their business that we ain't got no business standing in. But what's gonna happen is we done snaked and backdoored everybody and they mama. And they gonna come back and everybody gonna join hands and shoulders to shoulder, and they gonna stand against us because we done snaked everybody, Hebrew.
Yeah, the United States government is a low down, dirty dog, boy.
Like you said, they signing papers and they bumming them while they signing. But go ahead.
Right. Here we go.
Or ritual expressions of regret for civilian death and suffering.
We must do all we can to relieve the pain of the innocents and to bring about a real peace that will avoid further loss of life on both sides.
390 members voted in favor of the resolution, with only 5 opposed. Among them, Republican Ron Paul of Texas.
We definitely have a moral responsibility, and especially now today, the weapons being used to kill so many Palestinians are American weapons, and American funds essentially are being used for this.
Pro-Israel.
War with Iran. New tonight, President Donald Trump says the U.S. has obliterated every military target on Karg Island. The small strip in the Persian Gulf handles around 90% of all of Iran's oil exports. Our Ross Ketchke is live in Washington with the news coming out of the Middle East. Ross?
Well, Nicole, President Trump says the actual oil infrastructure on this critical island has been spared, at least for now. He warned the United States could reconsider targeting those sites if Iran does not stop blocking oil shipments through the Strait of Hormuz. And all this comes as senior White House officials confirm Iran's newly appointed supreme leader has been injured in recent strikes.
Obviously a very chaotic.
So we see the lies. We see the lies that they tell. We see the deception. These are the same tools, the same lies, the same deception, the same media war machine that they use against our people. So we understand and we know that these people are liars. They are the father of lies. And we got to understand that. And I just
born speaking lies, Hebrew.
Born speaking lies. And I just wanted to say, you know, Jerusalem has become exactly what the prophet said that it would become. It has become a center of global conflict. Since 1948, multiple wars, political struggles, religious disputes, international alliances, all centered around one piece of small land. Yet the Bible teaches us that the final restoration of Israel does not come through political governments. It comes through the return of our Messiah. Cortez, give me Acts chapter 1 and read me verse 6. Eliyahu, did you have something, Hebrew?
I was gonna grab that before you go away from the deception part, I'm gonna grab that the Matthew 24, 24 and 25.
Hold on.
I got it.
I'm sorry, Matthew 24, 4 and 5. My bad. Matthew 24, 4 and 5.
All right. And it's in red letter and it reads, and Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
I want you to get 6 also. But look, when it says that I am Christ, don't just think you say they're gonna be saying I am the Christ, but what they're gonna be saying is I'm coming in the name of salvation. I'm coming in the name of the Father. That's the name I'm coming in. And they have deceived us to believe that these people over there are the people. So in us backing them, we are thinking we are backing God's people because they are coming in the name of of God. That's the deception they have poured on us. It's no coincidence with this next verse why it's here. Why Christ said that at this time. Read verse 6.
And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Can I get that?
Go ahead.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdoms against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilence, and earthquakes in divers places.
And you see, it's no coincidence that this scripture is here when we start talking about this deception, and war is next. Because that's what happened. Now we see in all these wars that's being taking place. But we believe, or the United States got us, or trying to convince us that they are backing the people of the Most High God, which they are not. The ones that saying they are Christ, or they coming in the name of salvation. But go ahead. That's all I wanted.
Okay, all praise it. Yeah, let's get that Acts 1 and 6.
All right, Acts 1 and 6, and it reads, When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel? ?
So we see that our salvation doesn't come through political governments.
Yes, sir.
Our salvation is coming through our Messiah, the Son of the living God.
Yes,
go to Daniel 2 and 44, Cortez.
All right, Daniel 2 and 44. 44, hold on. All right, hold on for a second, Hebrew.
I got it.
Can y'all hear me?
I got it. Go ahead, KG.
Give it to me one more time, still.
Daniel 2 and 44.
I got it, bro. I just had some background going on, but yeah, I got it locked in. But you can grab it if you want to, bro. No problem.
You've been reading all night. I kind of been having some stuff going on in my background as well. Let me cover it. I'll get it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You said Daniel 2 and what still?
44.
All right.
44.
All right. All right. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Read 45 with it.
Verse 45. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it brake in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure.
All praises. Now go to Revelations 11 and give me verse 15. Because what I'm showing is that the God of heaven is the one that's going to set up the kingdom. We're not waiting on a government. We're not waiting on bombs. We're not waiting on airplanes and missiles and nuclear warfare.
All right, Revelation chapter 11, verse 15. And the seven angels sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Christ, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Last one. 2nd Esdras 7 and 28.
You said second Esdras 7 and 28?
That's right.
Second Esdras chapter 7 and verse 28. For my son Jesus shall appear with those who follow him, and they that remain shall rejoice with them 400 years.
So the Messiah is going to be revealed, not through nuclear warfare, not through the United States or the Israeli government. Our hope is in the Lord. Our hope is in the law, statutes, and commandments. Our hope lies in our faith in Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. So with that being said, family, that's the lesson for tonight. The United States of Israel. I pray to the Most High that somebody was edified. And the main thing that I always want to do is make sure that the Most High is glorified. So with that being said, I appreciate you brothers on the panel helping me out with the lesson. Appreciate you brothers and sisters in the chat for participating. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Do we have any announcements? I know Brother Eliyahu and them will be teaching in the morning. They'll be teaching Shabbat class at 11 o'clock.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be bringing forth a class in the morning. I'll be working on it. I don't know if Yeti might or might not be in. He has some stuff going on his end earlier this week.
I got you back,
Okay. All praises.
I'll be there tomorrow as well.
All praises. All praises. All right. So I'm gonna bring forth a lesson I had brought out before, I believe. They're gonna talk about a little bit about the men at the gate. So that's the lesson I have set up as subject to change. Also, all depends on which way the Most High lead me. But yeah, I say, family, just don't be deceived. Don't be deceived by these people, man. None of them.
All praise. And the following Shabbat, I'll be leading the class We will be in person again in Baldwin, Mississippi at Latimer Park.
Most High willing. Say Most High willing.
If the Most High willing.
That's right.
If the Most High say the same.
That's right. Lord say the same.
The Lord say the same. So family, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure that we all tune in the morning. If the Most High say the same.
That's right.
Tune in for the class in the morning. I know Eliyahu gonna bring a great lesson out. We do have the feast coming up. KG, if you can put it on the screen for us, Hebrew.
I think I'm not sure if we got that downloaded just yet.
Okay, we don't have a new one downloaded yet. Okay.
No, I think Unc got it though.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Where is it? I think it's right here. If y'all just share my screen.
All right.
Hold on, I'm finna put it on there right now. There you go.
All right, we see that we got Passover. First day of unleavened bread begins April 1st through the 2nd. Twilight to sundown. 7 days of unleavened bread begins April the 8th. Sundown ends April 9th. Sundown. Day of Pentecost begins May the 23rd at sundown. It ends May 24th at sundown. The blowing of the trumpets, September the 11th at sundown, ends September 12th sundown. The Day of Atonement begins September 20th sundown, ends September 21st sundown. The Feast of Tabernacle begins on the 25th at sundown to October the 2nd sundown.
That's right.
8th-day feast begins October the 2nd at sundown, ends October 3rd at sundown. These are the couple days of 2026.
Yeah, and then we just had Purim that was March 2nd and 3rd, but we got Feast of Dedication will be in December the 4th through the 12th.
All praise to the Most High.
And those are our feast days. Your appointed days. You make your doctor's appointment, make sure you make these appointments.
That's right, Hebrew. That's right. Do y'all brothers have any more announcements that we need to bring out?
I just want to, on behalf of the brothers on the panel, I just want to apologize for not being able to attend like I normally do. And I just ask that everybody on the panel and all my brothers and sisters in the chat, please send a prayer up for me. Just got some, kind of had some news happen tonight that wasn't really expecting to hear, but just keep me in your prayers, and I appreciate it in advance. And once again, brothers, I apologize for my attendance tonight. I had something unexpected to come up, but I pray either way.
You good, Hebrew? You good? All right. Shout outs.
I just want to say to you, Brother Stephen, man, as always, man, great prepared and put together lesson, man.
Yes,
and,
sir.
I just want to tell you, Hebrew, I learned a lot, and I like the way you took the time and showed the maps, and
yes, sir.
You know, you didn't just read the scriptures, bro. You taught us, man, and all praises to the Most High for giving you that, man, to give to us, to dispensate to us. And I just want to say salute, bro. Job well done, Hebrew.
And all praises to the Most High Yah. All praise.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So shalom, family.
Shabbat shalom.
My auntie Yisraela.
That was right. You got it right. Right.
Okay, I got it tonight. Hey, I can see it because I'm on my laptop tonight.
Hey, you went 1 for 1 tonight.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Shalom, brother Willie Gardner. Sister
Shalom,
Jim in the
Shalom.
building. Sister Brenda Hill. Psalms 91. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Kaification. Shalom.
Shalom.
Brother Dog Black T was in the building. Hey, Hebrew, I was gonna get to that commentary sooner or later, Hebrew. I apologize. We took so long, Hebrew.
Yes, sir.
Sister.
Okay.
Francesca.
Francesca. Yeah, that's just Francesca. Right.
MC to the X Project. Shalom. 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 Who else we got? Sister Tanner. Auntie in the building. Shalom.
Miss Bake in the building. I think that's Emar Elaine. I think that's who that is. Shabbat Shalom.
Brother Willie Gardner was in the building tonight. Shalom, brother. I want to say shalom to my sons, Julian and Jaden. Shalom to y'all, Hebrews.
Shalom, nephews.
Did you get Brother Kanaz? Kanaz Ben Yehuda.
Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Brother Kanaz. Brother Willie Gardner. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, let me see. So, did I say Brenda Hill?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paula James is in the building.
Okay. Shalom.
That's a new name, isn't it?
Let me see.
Yeah, that's the new one to me. Sister Francesca.
Mother Mary was in the building. Shalom, Mother Mary.
Shalom to Sister Francesca also.
Brother Mikael was in the chat. He came up here though. Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom, Mikael. Oh, Mikael.
Paula James was in the building. Shalom.
Brother YAH'S was in the building. He came.
Brother Warrior.
Yes, sir, Brother YAH'S.
Let me see.
MC to the X Project was in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure.
All right, y'all. I think that's it. I think that's all we got.
Hey, let me say this. Did you say Sister Tannis?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. To the ones that will watch the rebroadcast, Shabbat Shalom. To the one in the bushes, Shabbat Shalom to you too.
To the hater, Shabbat Shalom.
I had to get that out still. My bad. Go ahead.
Say Shabbat Shalom to all the haters.
Right.
Shabbat Shalom to the ones that are going against it.
Right.
Shabbat Shalom to the newcomers or the new people that's coming in. Like I said, I seen that name Paula James and nobody recognized it, so it seemed like it was somebody new that came up in here. So all praise to the Most High. Welcome, as the church say.
Come back, you hear?
Yeah.
Hey, who is that? Kaification? Did y'all? I think that's how you say it. Kaification. Y'all got her?
Yeah. Stephanie.
Okay. My bad. All right, go ahead. Still, do your thing, you bro.
Yeah.
KG, hit it.
This has been another exciting episode of Put Your Weight on It Fridays.
Yes, sir.
Get your weight up. Gotcha. Put your weight on it Friday. Cross on his back, but he ain't back down. Put your weight on it Friday. Crown of thorns, but they still wear the crown. Marking of a cavalry, heavy but steady. Mind of a king, hands already ready. Never thought he won, but it ain't quite. He came for the keys on a Friday night. Get your weight up. Dirty south wind blowing through Jerusalem. Brand will lead his walk. Ain't no fear consuming him. Them are talking loud, but the lamb ain't listening. listening, already saw the end. Resurrection, vision it. Carrying wood like it's light wood. Every stripe on his back made the night hurt, but he ain't fold. I ain't break. Every step was a kingdom earthquake. They thought the nails of silence and thought Bray would define, but he's stepping like a general, already out designed him. Not a Christ spoken, tunnel vision, never hopeless. He ain't dying for attention. He collecting what was stolen. They don't see the bigger picture. They don't know what's at stake. Friday looking like defeat, but Sunday finish shade. Put your weight on it Friday. Cross on his back, but he ain't back down. Put your weight on it Friday. Crown of thorns, but he still wear the crown. Marching up cavalry, heavy but steady. Mind of a king, hands already ready. They thought he won, but it ain't right. He came for the key that Friday night. Get your weight up. Hell going parties, demons celebrating. Beating all the sun, was infiltrating. Walking in the darkness like he on the block. Keys to death and hell, yeah, he came doing life straight soldier. Silent flex, bloodline holder. Divine connect, he ain't loud, but the power loud. Whole earth shook when he bowed. Tone sealed up, stone rolled tight, but the line was resting for a fight. 3 days beat, then the ground cranked. Power stepped out, kingdom intact. Now the keys hanging on his weight line. Victory stamped in the timeline. If you riding with that high side, you better level up your grind. Wait up, wait up, wait up. He came for the keys. Keys, keys, keys. They thought it was over, but it was still stand tall. Put your weight on it Friday. They've had a grip, but they lost it all. Marching up steady, wishing already. Mind of a king, are you strong? Ready, brave, pride to close that line. But he ain't there play on a Friday night. Put your weight on it Friday. Put your weight on it Friday.
Put your